Listen, when in doubt, we gon' nigga rig it out, cause y'all, I can't get this stand word. Watch how I get a bow. Watch how that work. But anyways, we finna talk about some serious shit. Hey YouTube, it's been a few months since I posted a video on here, and listen, it's not my fault, but it is, cause life be life, fam. But I wanted to get on here because I realized I started posting videos, but I never introduced myself, and I realized I just want to treat YouTube like my archive, like videos that I'll eventually look back on and see how much how far I've came from it. Currently, I am at the tattoo shop that I apprentice at. Behind me is a few stencils, some work I done did, some of my artwork, and this is not piss. This is cayenne pepper water. But yeah, I really wanted to use today to just talk about how I use my art and creativity just to get through such regular day-to-day things we just go through as humans, like, and you know, kind of more specifically, I just want to talk about like how personally I just use my talents to get through depression, grief, anger, sadness, and many more other things we just go through on a regular basis. Because something I've just came to terms with lately is that I don't need to have this super big breakout as an artist. Definitely when I know I have talent, like, and I can't let comparison be such a thief of my joy, you know? And just trusting the process and realizing that, you know, I'm on a very authentic journey when it comes to this, because I've been creating for about 10 plus years. I've been drawing since I was 4. I've kind of been professional since I left the 5th grade, because I've been in and out of art in school during the summer. I didn't go to college for it, but I promise you I learned a lot of shit within grade school, middle school, and high school. And I'm just now actually learning my purpose within, you know, this art thing. And, you know, with me just learning it, and I'm 23 now, still young and still have so much time and so much room to grow. I just kind of want to use this as something I can look back on as a reminder, something to look back on when I'm at a bigger level where I am now, and just maybe helping somebody, whether you sing, dance, whatever, just in whatever way that helps you just stay sane. How you don't have to worry about having ideas as long as you are living. Like, don't get me wrong, where you can like get ideas from seeing other people's art and shit like that, you also can just choose how or what like everyday lessons or everyday experiences you have to put into work. Never feel like it gotta be a certain thing that's gonna get you off, because the reward is gonna feel the reward is gonna feel like 10 times better when the route was genuine, you know? But back to what this video was originally supposed to be about, just about how I use my art to get certain emotions off, and as long as I am going through things, good or bad, I got some work in me. I actually wanted to, I have a few pieces in my shop area, like where I do my tattoos, my practice and stuff, outside of the tattooing. Like, this is something I'm working on tattoo-wise. It's a rose, and I'm working on another one with a different liner and stuff, just get my practice in. because a lot of the time I don't really have clients. I'm just really practicing since I am an apprentice. But outside of the tattoo stuff, I actually gotta get out of some of my work here, and I actually want to pull this piece off because it fits what I'm talking about so well. So this piece here is called Where Are My Sticky Notes, and it was part of a series I did, and I wanted to delve into like the series and just ponder on the idea of it, how it came together. And this piece actually came together when I was just I was in such a rough place, genuinely so fucking depressed, because I was just trying to figure out what do I need to do and wanting to have all the answers, but I didn't. And you know, obviously I don't like to sit in my sadness. I like to find some way to get out of it. And in the midst of that time, I started using sticky notes and would write them all across my room, the bathroom, with just affirmations, things I needed to say, prayers, etc. Just that could help me keep me going. And with the pieces I did within this series, it was one about like self-love, self-care, you know, hygiene, mental health, physical health, all those things. And this one is actually a self-portrait, just a picture of me I did, where I just did a portrait of me on top of sticky notes just to give that, you know, the emphasis on, you know, what helped me during that time. And see here, I have kind of like paint on my face here just to like signify like how I actually felt within that time, because I felt like such a fucking clown with how I was allowing myself to feel, and like how like I just was not feeling that. Like I was dogging myself in the midst of my hard time, so which made it worse. And you see, I'm messing with my hair because I wasn't doing my hair, wasn't brushing my teeth, I wasn't getting up, I was bedridden, I wasn't eating. I mean, y'all, I'm just being real. I wasn't doing none of that. Like I was just in my body. I was a vegetable. Like Michael Jackson said, vegetable. I was a vegetable. Your girl was a vegetable. But obviously I got better, and I still have my days. Definitely, now becoming a full-time artist, boy, it's one hell of a journey. But I promise you, even when shit gets hard, money slow up, it's so many opportunities and people you'll come across that just remind you like, hey, you're on this journey for a reason. But yeah, this is one of my babies for real. I love it because it reminds me of such a time. But it's really just an example of how I took a rough time in my life, a sad time in my life, and just poured into my work, because that's what the good shit comes out of. Cause I tell people all the time, I feel like, excuse me, y'all, I gotta put my pen back in there. Anyways, yeah, just instead of sitting down on it and not getting anything done, I just learned to pour all of that into work. And this is another piece that was a part of the series. Like I mentioned before, your girl wasn't even brushing her teeth. So same concept, same clown-like features. This is another self-portrait. Got sticky notes in the bag. Like, you know, like such a great, like I was saying before though, before I had to put it back up. I feel like the works that I push out now in this moment, when I'm struggling, I'm climbing the ladder, I'm building myself, I'm creating new works, expanding. These are the works that matter. Because I know I'm going to get to a point where I'm just going to be able to push them out, come with these, the opportunities going to come with these, the money going to come with these, everything. Like I'm just going to be expanded on the level I am now. And I know once it comes easy, I know I want to appreciate. I'm sure I'll be appreciative, but I know it's nothing like the appreciation I have for the work I did when I'm grinding. You get what I'm saying? So just going through that, it's just like, bro, don't sit on your work. Don't sit on your work. Don't sit on your ideas. Something pop up in your head, write it down. Get it done. I understand, you know, we got other things. We work. Things happen. But put that energy into your work. Whatever you are passionate about, even if you aren't a visual artist like me, or you aren't a creative, you aren't in the arts at all, just whatever you genuinely love, put that time into it. Stay hungry. Stay hungry. Because the work you put into what you do matters. It is very true when they say faith without work is dead. It's dead as hell. Because you can keep saying, yeah, it's going to happen, I want it. But if you're just sitting on your ass, it's not going to happen. Okay? It ain't going to happen. And that's something I even had to learn. Like, I used to want something so bad and I sit and I complain. And I had to realize I was victimizing myself more than I was actually putting work in. Because even if I am working, there's always something you can be doing more. I promise you, there's always something you can be doing more. It's always in some way, shape, or form. You can be working harder. So do that. Do that. I got a message, but and when I tell you, once I was able to flip the switch on myself and take accountability and just be like, fuck, Jada, yeah, you working and you drawing and you doing this, but you could really be putting more time into this instead of all that time you putting in being in your head, thinking about what you don't got. Think about what you do have. Be grateful, and let's get the motherfucking train rolling. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I came to say. I just want to be inspirational to myself, to the audience, and just in general, putting it out in the air. It's crunch time. We see how the world changing. You better be changing with it. For the better, hopefully. It is what it is, but that's really what I wanted to say. I done showed y'all a few of my pieces. I got another piece I've been working on. Well, like 2 pieces I've been working on. But they aren't finished yet. If you have seen any of my other pieces, other videos, I do have like 2 other videos. You probably see me working on this one. I'm working on this piece right here, and it's a piece just mental health, mental, physical, and spiritual health. It matters. They tell you to work out, eat good, but ain't nobody telling you what you need to do for the mind and the soul. Because if those fucked up, we ain't gonna be able to operate the machine. You know what I'm saying? These the gears and shit. This vessel, you need a stable mind. So get that together too. And I plan to definitely get more active on here. I'm not gonna lie, y'all boys. It's taking some time, but it's all gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And I'm gonna be more active. I'm gonna be on here doing what I gotta do. So hopefully who's meant to come here will find their way here. We'll interact. I'm definitely down to, I'll talk to you in the comments. I'm gonna post my socials at the end because I do have a little outro. I'm gonna put my outro, all my socials will be there so you can see more of my art, see more of who I am. And yeah, we got this. I feel like there's a new renaissance approaching. It's gonna be some new faces, it's gonna be some new works, and they gonna have great meaning. Also, I want us to give a shout out to the artist Micah here on YouTube, because I watch him religiously and he has such great advice. Like, he's so real, so authentic. He actually encouraged me to get the hell up and actually make this video. I'm going to link his stuff in the description as well. He may never see this, or he may not. But I am going to tag him because if you're somebody that's just in the realm of wanting to be better within your craft, definitely a great person to watch. But yeah, it was good talking to y'all. I appreciate it. If you have any advice you want to add to what I had to say, drop it in the comments. If you want to just tell me, hey, drop it in the comments. It want to be mutual, drop it in the comments. Like, share this video if you feel like you know someone who could be helped by this, or if you have any ideas of what you like to see from me as well, drop it in the comments. I will be being more consistent. That's a promise to myself. I'm not gonna promise y'all, but I'm gonna promise myself. But yeah, thank you.